What's going on, people? Welcome to another Toronto Hoop Talk live stream. My name is Alam, and today we got Clippers and Nuggets game 5 that is going to start up at some point, I imagine. But until it does, we're going to do Pistons and Knicks. It is the last 3 minutes of this game. Detroit is up 2 points, 97-95. So, yeah, we're going to watch this game until the other game starts. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that one. But, yeah, as of now, still no Nuggets, Clippers. Um, it's a shame that Detroit and New York just went to commercial, but yeah, shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 250 subs. We're 8 subs away, so hopefully we can get there by the end of the playoffs. If you're new to what we do here, we do watch longs for the games. We're gonna watch the games, hang out, talk about the games. But when the games aren't happening, we have this game here, the Immaculate Grids from Bleacher Report. We play these games. We try to put these grids together. The objective is to fill out the grid with the most rare answers you can come up with to come up with a low percentage. And that is the aim of the game. So we got this one left over from yesterday's, or maybe I think last time I streamed was Sunday. No, it was Saturday. So from Saturday, it's Alfonso McKinney. Why did I say Alfonzi? Anyways, this one is over. Speaking of over, though, as is the commercial break. So, but yeah, this is what we do during the commercial breaks. Feel free to get active in the chat, get involved if you have any answers for the game, because I think I have some decent knowledge of, I want to say, 2008 onwards, but every time there's somebody in the chat that's from another era, it helps out quite a bit. But yeah, we have Brunson limp off the court, but he looks like he's, I was gonna say it looks like he's ready to inbound the ball, but no, he was on the sidelines because he's not ready to play. I see Deuce McBride on the court in his place. Knicks out there down 2, less than 3 minutes to go, trying to stop this series from going back to Detroit. Cat gets strapped up by Tobias Harris. We got J. Cole playing defense, and Detroit goes the other way. Cade to the basket. Cade blocked at the basket. Duren cleans it up. So with 2:30 to go, Detroit goes up 4. And I typically would talk about how secure that makes me feel in terms of Detroit getting it done in this game. But after what I watched from Indy and Milwaukee, I know better. I know so much better. I'm not going to sit here and act like this game is over. Because, man, the amount of times Milwaukee let Indy come back in the game after going up 4 to 5 points at the end of the fourth and at the end of overtime. So, yeah, I'm not ruling out New York just quite yet. Cade to the basket, floater, 6-point lead, 1:57 to go. Wait. Is that Cameron Payne? Am I watching Cam Payne in closeout moments? And he just shot a floater and missed. Josh Hart is out as well, because I was looking at it, I'm like, why am I seeing Deuce McBride and Cam Payne? But yeah, it's Brunson and Josh Hart that were out of the game that are going to check back in. I don't know why they're checking back in at this point. If Tobias Harris gets this to fall, it's over. Tobias misses. New York goes the other way. Cam Payne, please don't trigger this. Okay, thank God. Pulls it back. Cam gets the ball to Mikal Bridges. Mikal misses. And with 1:13 to go, Detroit will take the ball up the court. Let's check in on the other game. Still hasn't started yet. Damn, okay. Yeah, we're in for a late night, I guess. Block at the basket from Cat. Cam Payne gets it to Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges, falling away jumper from the key, gets it to fall. 4-point game, 49 seconds to go. And we're going to see New York's there's no ball pressure for New York right now. They seem content to let Detroit dribble out the clock and miss a shot, ideally for them. But we'll see if that happens. Cade, double team comes. Oh, my God. Great vision from Cade to find Asar. I think this one is Asar, to find Asar underneath the basket. It is a 6-point game. And it looks like the series is going back to Detroit, people. But yeah, shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Toronto Hoop Talk. We got watch-alongs, all playoffs, people. All playoffs. But yeah, back to the grid. We got Kings and Wizards. Why? No. Did Gravis Vasquez play for the Wizards? I don't think so. Okay, this one is tricky. Kings and Lakers. Let's go with Malik Monk. 20%. Damn. You know what? Okay, maybe that's too recent. I figured Vladi would get a lot of votes. I figured Boogie Cousins would get a lot of votes. I thought maybe I could slide with Malik Monk, but I guess not. Kings and Magic. Why am I thinking Mario Hazonia? Okay, we're going to let that one go by. Magic and Pistons. Oh, this came up before. RJ Hampton, 0.6. Let's go. Pistons and Lakers. I think there has to be somebody from the Jordan Hill, Robert Sacre era that played for the Pistons. Surely there's got to be somebody. Maybe even like a Kendall Marshall. Wizards. Anyways, the game is back. Clippers Nuggets still hasn't started. Damn, I could have started this stream really late. But yeah, nonetheless, shout out to everybody in here. 7 people watching live, and the game hasn't even properly started yet. Brunson gives it to Bridges. Bridges falling away from, oh my God, knocks down the corner 3, 25 seconds to go. Now, 25 seconds is tricky because this isn't enough time to let Detroit have the basketball. They're going to have to foul. Detroit is in the bonus. But yeah, you can't just play defense and get the ball back here. Detroit can let a shot go at the buzzer and end the game. 25.3 on the clock. And yeah, they're going to have to try to get a steal. Get a steal, and we go right back to commercial. All NBA players that played for the Wizards. I feel like Gilbert Arenas is a little obvious. I feel like I've done this with Michael Jordan before. I think I put Michael Jordan here, and it didn't pan out. Anton Jameson, did he? He did not. Okay, and this grid is broken because you only get 9 guesses. So your grid will not be full if you get one wrong. So that sucks. For the Lakers, somebody who made the All-NBA that people might not suspect. Pau Gasol. I think there's a lot of big-name Lakers. I think this one might slip through the cracks. Yep, 5% for Pau Gasol. All-NBA player for the Magic. Who would have made it alongside Dwight in Orlando? I would feel weird guessing Hedo Turkoglu on Toronto Hoop Talk, considering how Hedo and Raptors. You know what? Let's try it out. Did he make All NBA? He did not. Damn. Okay, this grid is in horrible shape now with 2 wrong answers. Back to this game though. Hart stays on the bench. Hart stays on the bench. Brunson is back in the game. So Brunson and Deuce McBride are the backcourt. They're going to have to go for a steal here. You need a steal, and Josh Hart isn't in the game. That's how you know whatever he's dealing with is a big deal. Oh, my God. Brunson steals it, but the ball gets tipped back to the Pistons. Holy shit. He knocks the ball away. He's able to get it away from the Piston, has to save it out of inbounds, basically spikes it off the ground. It's like a jump ball, lands right in the arm of a Pistons player. And, oh, my God. What more could you want? Oh, Brunson was trying to throw it off of Beasley, but he missed Beasley. That's crazy. Having to throw it off a whole human and missing is wild. Oh, my God. Dennis Schroeder's at the free throw line. Why was he on the court? I feel like I don't trust Dennis for big free throws. I don't. Oh, he made the first one. Swish, too. I mean, shit, good for him. But yeah, that was scary. Seeing Dennis Schroeder be the one to trigger those free throws, no, that does not leave me feeling good. Well, okay, Dennis Schroeder, second free throw, knocks. Oh, this one was in and out. So he split them. New York, you got to get up the court quickly. Why is OG bringing the ball up the court? What a mess. What a mess. He has to settle. Oh my God. OG has to settle for a very difficult three. He picked up his dribble, pump fake, just threw it up and it went in. 104, 103. New York has no timeouts, unfortunately. So they're going to have to do a full court heave after Detroit knocks down free throws here. But shit, they will get a chance to tie this game and send it into overtime. But with that being said, people, we are going to go to Clippers Nuggets. Wait, I guess not. What the hell? I'm seeing that Clippers Nuggets has started up, but it's not on the channel that it's supposed to be on. What? Okay, never mind. Yeah, it does show that it's starting up. What the hell? All right, so we're gonna go to that as soon as we can. But yeah, still another possession to go in New York. 4-0. I'm seeing Denver in the first minute. So Denver taking some momentum with them from the buzzer beater with Aaron Gordon. But yeah, no timeouts left in this game. There's going to be some free throws and then a heave, and that's going to be that. Yeah, in the East, we got the one side of the bracket completely finished with Cleveland and Indy matching up in the East semis. We got the other side of the bracket potentially being wrapped up tonight, although it looks like Detroit is going to extend this series. For all the people who haven't been here, what I talked about is that if the Knicks and the Celtics match up, I will be doing that series on this channel. If not, then I'll probably just do 2 series out of the West. Schroeder the inbounder, inbounds to Cade. Cade gets fouled immediately. So big free throws from Cade for Cade Cunningham here. If he knocks down both, obviously New York needs a heave full court. They have no timeouts with 5.4 to go. Actually, you know what? That won't be a heave necessarily. They can dribble up the court. But if Cade doesn't knock these 2 free throws down, that shot that New York gets will be for the win. So huge free throws here for Cade Cunningham. Damn, I'm seeing it's 9-4 in Denver. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm only going to get the Clippers game once this game finishes up. So hoping for a fairly quick resolution. Cade knocks down the first free throw. If it's overtime, I wonder how they're going to figure that out. But yeah, Asar checks into the game. Cade from the free throw line. Cade knocks down the second one as well. So Detroit has a 3-point lead. Deuce McBride has a hard time getting up the court, and he gets fouled. They intentionally fouled Deuce McBride. Oh no, this game is going to get extended because of the free throw game. No way, man. Can I get coverage of Clippers Nuggets? That's the game I actually want to watch. Yeah, people. Apologies, but it looks like I don't get Clippers Nuggets until the New York game ends. So we will be watching it until its conclusion. And Deuce McBride misses the first free throw. McBride with. Oh, man. Every time they show Thibodeau's hair, I'm always shocked. What makes him want to hold on to those few strands so much? I don't understand it at all. Mellow courtside. God damn, they're taking their sweet time with these substitutions. McBride is out here getting iced by the substitutions. What? They're going to foul again, right? So then Bridges will check in. Nasty business here. The crazy thing about putting these rebounders in is that McBride is probably not going to miss them. Oh my God. Cat tips it out to the free throw line, but there's not a New York Knick there. That actually kind of almost worked the way they would have hoped it did. He missed the free throw. The rebounder gets in there, knocks the ball to the 3-point line. I also feel like that's the most logical place for there to be a 3-point shooter right at the top of the arc. But Detroit goes into New York, into Madison Square Garden. They get the win. This game is over. Please bring me my Clippers coverage now. Yeah, it's 12-6, man. We missed like 4 minutes. Is what it is, people. But yeah, 12-6. Who's got the points so far? Jamal Murray with 5, Aaron Gordon with 4, Michael Porter. Damn. Okay, how many assists does Jokic have? Only 2. But yeah, it looks like the Nuggets supporting cast has really got going. Could this be the Jamal Murray game? Could this be the Jamal Murray game? But yeah, like I said, people, shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Road to 250 subs is on. And truthfully, I don't like these Nuggets all white jerseys. The number 5280 and then a jersey number just doesn't look good. I understand that is the altitude, but that is just not a great concept. Aaron Gordon makes the free throw. It is 15-6. Kawhi with the ball. Kawhi gets Murray switched on to him. Kawhi, step back 3. Rims out. Jokic gets the rebound and brings the ball up the court. Jokic passes to Gordon. Gordon dribbles the ball out of bounds. Kawhi to Norman Powell. Norman Powell gets double teamed hilariously. Actually, yeah, he did get double teamed. Denver's defensive structure there was kind of weird because why is Norman Powell getting double teamed? Murray blows by Batum, gets to the basket 17-6. Denver looks like they got tons of momentum from that buzzer beater by Aaron Gordon, and they're building off of it. Hell of a start to this game. Again, most of which we missed because of the broadcast schedule, but it is what it is, people. 4 guesses left here on this grid. Magic and Kings. Okay, I feel like there's a trade between these two teams that I remember, but it was minor. Let me just try Hazonia and get this out of my system. Okay, that didn't happen. I must be thinking of somebody else. Wizards and did Luke Kennard play for both these teams? No. Yeah, this grid is absolutely in shambles. All right, let's just see about the Wizards who may have made the All-NBA. John Wall had to have. He must be a very popular selection, 37%. I'm imagining John Wall, Arenas, and Beal get all the votes here. 1 guess left, though. Magic All-NBA. Jameer? Because I know he made the All-Star 1 year. Nope. Yeah, so this grid, not great, people. Not great. Next one. 10,000 plus rebounds in their career. Words cannot express how much I hate rebound categories in this game. Okay. 10,000 plus rebounds in their career, but made an appearance on the Bulls. Candidates for this one: Joakim Noah, Nick Vucevic, Rodman, Horace Grant. No, I don't think he. I don't think he was like that. But yeah, we're not going Rodman or Noah. I feel like those are too popular. I don't know if Vucevic has been around, but also he gets a lot of rebounds. Let's see about Vucevic. Vucevic is 0.3%. Wow. A sensational answer. What a pull. 76ers. 76ers. Ooh, okay. Lots of candidates here. You got Charles Barkley, Dikembe Mutombo, you know what? It might just be those two. I don't know enough about players like Dr. J. I don't know if they were getting the boards like that. And B doesn't play enough basketball. Who are there any bigs they must have? You know what? Guys, do we think Andre Drummond has got this number? Andre Drummond has got 10,000 plus rebounds. Another great answer. Okay, Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh, there has to be somebody that ring chased with LeBron at the end of in that second Cavs stint. Like the way Darren Williams ring chased, there has to be a big. I'm not picking somebody like Tristan Thompson for this. Because I don't think he's got that kind of a high enough number. I'm not picking somebody like Zajunas Ilgauskas. You know what? But I don't think Varejao played enough. Like he had enough prime years. You know what? Okay, if you average 10 rebounds a game over 80, that's so many rebounds. I don't even know who would have done that, who played for the Cavs. Maybe Larry Nance Sr. Bulls and Grizzlies, Derrick Rose, but Derrick Rose would be way too popular of an answer. Sixers and Grizzlies. Oh, there's a guard here. There's a guard. Shit, what's his name? He went from Grizzlies to Philly. He was in like the early job playoff teams. Melton, I think. Yes, DeAnthony Melton. But yeah, the game is back. Clippers just made a basket to make it 17-8. Christian Brown with the ball. Jokic posting up Zubac. Jokic, step back three. Misses front rim. Harden to the basket. Looks for contact. There is a foul called. I don't know exactly what they're going to call here. Don't like that kind of a call. Felt very just looking for contact, looking for the foul. Yeah, it didn't look great, but what are you going to do? Players like James Harden have mastered the art of getting that call. Harden knocks down the first free throw. Okay. The way things have turned in this series, I kind of don't think the Clippers win a game 6 and 7 if they lose this. Because the Terminator Kawhi that we saw in game 2, we haven't seen Terminator Kawhi again. The way Jokic has battled, the idea of him losing a game 6 and a 7 back to back feels pretty aggressive. Like that just seems like asking for a lot. And yeah, if anything, I definitely trust him more than Kawhi in this series thus far. Zubats with a floater. So yeah, that is not it. That is not it. Gordon. And I think generally when the series is 2-2, that game 5 winner goes on to win the series 80% of the time. So 3-2 series leads, pretty significant when it's on the back of a 2-2 series after 4 games. Gordon knocks down the first free throw. Gordon's eye looks better now. I feel like he's doing okay. Gordon misses. So it's 21-12 on my screen. I'm seeing that SofaScore is spoiling the game for me. It is going to be 23-15 at some point. But we got a 3-point shot. I just looked down, so I missed who that was, but that was quick in the possession. It looks like somebody just walked up and threw a jumper up. And then Christian Brown gets the dunk going the other way. Jokic setting that up. Looks like Boston is up 10 towards the end of the third. I think Boston probably gets that series done with today. So that sets them up to be watching the Knicks play the Pistons on Thursday. And what a spot OKC must be in to just get to watch this series the rest of the way, get a feel for both teams. It looks like it's going to be Denver. It looks like we're going to get Shea against Jamal Murray, the top two Canadian players going up against each other. So that's sensational from a Toronto Hoop Talk standpoint. You already know the two athletes that are going to feature on that thumbnail. Kawhi gets to the basket and one. Got a Nuggets player in the air with the pump fake. Okay. To kind of take us back to how this series started, I feel like the Clippers' best moments were when Zubats was aggressive in attacking Jokic. And I feel like when that happened, that set up Zubats kind of setting up other players. And I feel like just the relentless attacking of Jokic, if anything, kind of kept Jokic in check the other side, on the other side of the court. I do think Jokic is one of those offensive juggernauts that you have to attack them on the other side of the court, even just to wear them down and get at their energy. Brown to the basket, takes it aggressively, loses the ball, but it was tipped out by Norman Powell. So the Nuggets are going to keep the ball. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Oh, it was just a good block by Ben Simmons. Never mind. That wasn't even Norman Powell. Murray to Jokic. Jokic loses the ball. Simmons tries to save it again. Or tries to save it, but turns it over again. So Nuggets get to inbound it again from the exact same spot. Man, Ben Simmons coming very close to forcing turnovers, back-to-back possessions, but just can't get it done. Ben Simmons, man, guarding Jokic. What a thing to look at. Never thought I'd be seeing this. And he forces the steal. Ben, oh my God, then almost turns it over. The chaos of Ben Simmons. Crazy. Powell. Drives. Dishes. James Harden. Top of the three-point line. Step back three. Harden. Back rim. Gordon to Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray. Oh. It's a foul on Batum underneath the basket. Damn. Denver's already in the penalty. Feels like they have a lot of good things going for them. Jokic isn't even really carrying yet. It's the supporting cast that's doing good things. They got the Clippers they got themselves into the bonus 8 minutes into the game. So that means the Clippers are getting foul calls. Let's see who's in foul trouble, if anyone is in foul trouble. Does this show here? No, it doesn't. It doesn't even show here? Well, that sucks. Do they have an in-depth box score somewhere? Oh, I didn't know Russ and MPJ were doubtful for this game. James Harden to Derrick Jones, who tries to do a putback, but basket interferences himself. And there will be no basket for that play there by Derrick Jones Jr. Do they call him DJJ? Because I feel like they should. Derrick Jones Jr. is too much to say. Actually, that ball is out. That should not be wiped out. It should be 26-17. But yeah, the game is gone. I mean, gone. It's to the game's gone. No, it's going back to commercial. So here we are, back with this Memphis and Cleveland. Danny Green. Although this might not work because he didn't. Oh, he did step on the court because the player has to step on the court to count in this game. And I know that Danny Green got traded to Memphis after tearing his ACL, so I thought maybe he didn't touch the court, but I guess he did. So far, so good in this game. We got some fairly low percentages. Remember, the object of the game is to find or come up with the rarest names you can think of. OKC and Cleveland. This one kind of sucks because I think I remember this coming up before, and it's difficult. Cleveland and OKC. Okay, we're going to leave that for now. Sixers and OKC. There's been some trades. I feel like they took turns being bad. Like once the process ended, Presti's like rebuild began. But there's somebody. You know what? I think Royale Ivy. Oh my God, 0.1%. And the poll of the day, the guess of the day so far, Royale Ivy for the Thunder and the Sixers. Okay, Bulls and Thunder. I think Nazi Muhammad. 1%. Okay. So we've had some great guesses as of late. Do we have all three guesses left? All right, we have a chance for this to be a very good grid. Memphis and Chicago. Got to be careful about this one because again, D Rose, too easy. Let's think of some of those other Grizzlies players. Pau Gasol, but you know what? Pau Gasol is very popular. So I feel like people who play this game while cheating, they would see Pau Gasol's name and do it. But you know what? We're gonna check anyway. Pau Gasol, 29%. Okay, no, that's too much. Okay, this grid has been compromised. Cleveland and OKC. Now this one has so much less stress now. Cleveland and OKC. Stupid motherfucker on ESPN. Kendrick Perkins. And 10,000 plus rebounds. You know what? I could have guessed Perkins, but we're just gonna do Verjao. Verjao did not get it. I wonder if Ilgauskas got it. Big Z. But we'll never know, I guess. All right, on to the next one. We got MVPs. Okay, Hakeem or James Harden with this one, right? That kind of sucks. Like it takes away the possibility of coming up with like a unique answer because there's really barely any Rockets MVPs. We'll go with Hakeem. 44%, of course. MVP born outside of the U.S. Steve Nash. I feel like Giannis will be really popular. Steve Nash, probably not that bad. MVP for the Celtics. Bird. 65%. Fuck. Because, yeah, Paul Pierce never did it. KG never did it. Although I'm thinking Paul Pierce never did it. But, yeah, the game is back. So we're going to shift our focus back to the game. But, yeah, people, for anybody that's new, that's what we do during commercials. We are not going to sit here and watch random Ford commercials. We are going to have fun with the live stream. Murray to Jokic. Jokic to Russ. Russ misses from the corner. Batum loses it to Jokic. Batum is furious. But yeah, that tweet that I saw about Russell Westbrook being like the mystery box from Mario Kart is amazing. What an amazing tweet. Because that's really what it is. You just never know what you're gonna get from Russell Westbrook, and you'll find out when he makes whatever decision he makes. Simmons fakes the handoff to James Harden, bumps into Jokic, spins, and his floater is so shitty of an air ball that it goes off of Westbrook out of bounds, and the Clippers keep the ball. And Adelman is pissed. I don't really know what there is to be pissed about, though. Oh, they're trying to see whether the ball went off the rim, whether it would be a shot clock violation. Only Ben Simmons, man. Only Ben Simmons. As Batum checks out for Bogdanovich. No, that missed the rim. Yeah, that missed the rim. It should be Denver ball. Oh my God, they're gonna review this. You know what? We're gonna go back to the grid while they review this. I'm not trying to watch replays. I already know what happened. Nuggets player born outside of the U.S. Nurkic. Knicks player born outside of the U.S. Andrea Bargnani. Disgraceful New York Knick. 7%. Wow, that's a pretty big percent. Oh, damn. Okay, the game is back. Wait, what are they saying here? It looks like they're giving the ball to the Clippers. Time is being wasted, man. No, you know what? They're not going back to the game, so we're gonna finish this. Why is your viewership 8 but the chat is dead as fuck? Because it's subscriber only mode. So I guess the people watching aren't subscribers and aren't interested in subscribing. But to that I say, man, come on. Feel free to get in the chat. Subscribing is free. I don't bite. But yeah, maybe Jumbo, maybe they need your encouragement. Maybe they need to see the riveting back and forth dynamic before they realize, you know what? I do want to click subscribe and chat with this fraud, so to speak. Oh my God, they gave the Clippers the ball back, and then Peyton Watson fouls Norman Powell. Nuggets getting hard done by the refs there. But yeah, man, Jumbo, you showed up and then the viewership dropped to 6, man. Come on. Jokic, rebound. Yeah, he's a Raps fan, and he likes Suarez. You know what's crazy? I don't think I ever talked about liking Suarez, so I don't know where you got that from. Hilariously, though, Uruguay and Ghana, when I saw that shit changed my life. It's been fuck Suarez ever since. And I'm not even Ghanaian, obviously. But, like, yeah, that was annoying. Oh, my God. Clippers get the ball again? Wait, is that Amir Johnson? Oh, yeah, Amir Johnson is the Clippers coach. How many ex-Raptors do the Clippers have? Christian Brown. You could tell that he was about to miss. You could tell he was about to miss the way he went to chase his shot immediately after letting it go. But yeah, General, man. Thoughts on the season being over? Shit, okay, that's going to result in free throws. Chaotic end to this first quarter. Both teams are in the bonus. Lots of fouls happening. Lots of chaos. We gave it a good go. I wouldn't say good is the correct word to use. You guys gave it a go. And Bogdanovich makes the second free throw. 28-21, 149 to go. Murray on the bench. Russ bringing the ball up the court. MPJ feeds Jokic. Bogdanovic swipes it away. Russ to the basket and gets the and one. Basket plus the contact. Raps are as expensive as us and not going anywhere. I think everybody is just about as expensive as each other. I feel like that's a football critique. You know, I feel like in basketball, there's a minimum salary cap where everybody has to spend. But yeah, that being said, I think where we are going is not getting 30'd and 50'd on your own home court. I promise you that will not happen to us next year. Harden, foul baits, loses the ball. Peyton Watson goes the other way. MPJ gets the ball underneath the basket, spins, jumper, misses. The fact that MPJ turned that situation into that shot, ridiculous. Norman Powell, catch and shoot three. No, I mean, potentially. But man, 30 and 15 on your own court, never that. Jokic misses. Man, this game needs a break in the worst way because pure chaos. I feel like both teams are foul baiting. Nobody's getting the calls. Russ, pull up. Russ is making jumpers. Russ is making plays. That's a sign of how chaotic it is. 33-23. Uno. See, Harden tries to. I mean, I think somebody was trying to take a charge against him. The refs are letting a lot of contact go. Jokic gets an alley-oop going with Peyton Watson. 35-23. Yes, this has to catch up. But just talking about NBA in general, there's going to be moves everywhere. In the offseason, hopefully, that's what we need. Clippers can't get a shot off. Nuggets defense did really well. 35-23. Dame, Giannis, KD. You know what? Okay. Dame, I don't think gets moved because who's trying to trade for a guy fresh off an Achilles tear? I think he gets moved next year, like after getting healthy. I do think Giannis gets moved, though. Oh, my God. I think today broke Giannis. Seeing Halliburton do that to you and then his dad talk shit. Oh my God. Yeah, that would. He's gonna be pissed. Jeff Green. Wow, this is the first combination for Jeff Green that isn't good. Jeff Green is cash money in this game. 30% is so much, man. Fuck, man. Could have come up with someone better. Nuggets and Rockets. Why do I feel like Ty Lawson spent a year on the Rockets at the end of his career? Why do I feel that way? Nuggets and Rockets. Why do I feel like did Kenneth Faried go to the Rockets? You know what? I'm gonna give that some more time. Oh yeah, Rockets and Knicks. This one I think would be excellent for what's that point guard's name? Wait, I'm tripping. Rockets Knicks. Why is this hard? Oh, wait, no. Carmelo is horrible for everything, though. Rockets and Knicks. It's not Tyson Chandler. Wait, Gallinari? No. Did Gallinari ever play for the Rockets? No. Reggie Bullock? Yeah, Reggie Bullock is a good answer. No, I like it. 0.6. Reggie Bullock is good. Celtics and Knicks. Celtics and Knicks. Who made this switch? I'm thinking a center. Feels like a big man. Why am I thinking Jordan Crawford? No, I don't think he played for the Knicks. You know what? Yeah, let's try Fournier. I don't mind that, Jimbo. Let's try Fournier. 6%. Fournier is good. Also, Jeff Green already messed this one up. Nuggets and Rockets. Nuggets and Rockets. Who was on that championship team for the Nuggets? Oh, hold on. DeAndre Jordan? Did he play for the Rockets? No, he played for somebody else. Oh, hold on. Russ to this. You know what? Yeah, let's see if let's just why not? 38%, man. God damn, Russell Westbrook. Okay. All basketball teams, no categories. Let's go. We got a Miami Heat column for Jen Will, so that's pretty awesome. Hornets and Lakers. Did Raymond Felton play for the Lakers? Anyways, the game is back. But why am I thinking Raymond Felton? Also, shout out to Raymond Felton, man. For somebody who gets called fat by everybody, I really do think he like takes it the best way a person could. Damn. 12-point lead for Denver to open up the second. Man, they've come out shooting. They've come out shooting after the Aaron Gordon, Juwan Howard Heat Hornets. Damn. Let's go. Bogdanovich hits a three. Murray goes the other way. Yo, Genwo, did you watch Milwaukee against Indy? Because it was a crazy game, but also there's another reason I'm asking you this. Bogdanovich. The hell happened to this? Oh. Zubats makes it 39-30. So remember we were talking. I made a joke about Kevin Porter Jr. and you were like, "Nah, respect Kevin Porter Jr." Oh no, I was asking, but did you watch Bucks and Pacers? But yeah, I was watching that game, and then I noticed Kevin Porter Jr. was playing, and he did he did some dumb shit, and I was just thinking about the fact that you were defending my man. Damn, Russ hits the three and taunts the Clippers bench. Oh, you had something to do? Honestly, the only thing that was worth watching was maybe the last 2 minutes in overtime. You didn't miss much, but the last 2 minutes in overtime were sensational. A sensational collapse by Milwaukee, and then Tyrese Halliburton's dad is talking shit to Giannis, man. Bro, he sold down the stretch. He sold. Murray. Murray to Russ. Holy shit. Russ is going crazy. This is the best. This is the Russ game so far. 5 for 8 from the field, 13 points. Kawhi gets fouled by DeAndre Jordan. They give him the continuation. Wow, that's a crazy continuation. I got to see what Hallie finished with because I feel like Halliburton was getting. I feel like he may have scored 15 in the clutch parts of that game. What did Hallie finish with? He finished with 26. My goodness, man. He big bucket after big bucket in clutch time. Was that another Russ basket? Send him to the Bahamas or something. Duncan and Terry. It really just depends what you're willing to take back. I'm sure you can trade them for something. Just won't be much. Kawhi up to 6 points now. Doesn't feel like, again, we saw Terminator Kawhi once. Batum fouls Aaron Gordon, trying to bring the ball up the court. DeAndre Jordan. Hand off to Murray. Murray gets double teamed. Ends up taking a tough shot from the mid range, but it falls. I'll take a couple of seconds. Well, you know what you guys are going to get for those contracts, though? Actually, you know what? We're going to explore this in a second because you know what? Fuck it. Why not? I was watching this video about a breakdown of NBA's history, and I still think the Toronto Grizzlies would have sounded nice. You know what it is, though? Oh my God. Russ is cradling Bogdanovich. And one for Russ. About to have 16 points if he makes this free throw. Holy shit, man. This is the Russ game. 15 points so far. 15 of Denver's 51. And Russ makes the free throw. 16 of their 52, and he's talking nonstop shit to the Clippers bench. Bogdanovich comes the other way, hits a three, doesn't say anything to Russ. Forces a timeout from Denver, though. Okay, real quick. Duncan Robinson, Spotrack. So from a cap hit standpoint, we're going to put him and Terry together and then look at the contracts in the NBA next year that have, I think, upwards of 5% of that number. So next year, 19.8. Terry Rozier. That is 46.4. So you can probably take back about 50 million in salary. Let's see. NBA team cap, where is it? So rankings. We're going to look at cap hit rankings for next year. Full ranks. What's the worst $50 million you could take back? Would you take Embiid? No, I'm kidding. They wouldn't do that. Oh, you know what, bro? General, you could trade for Dame if you're really willing to do that. I mean, I think it would be. You know what? If Milwaukee trades Giannis, you can trade for Dame. So Dame is under contract for 2 more years at over 50 mil. You would have to pay for Dame to do nothing this year, right? So 54 and 58. You'd have to pay for this 54 just to get this 58. Right, for the potential of what a 36-year-old Dame could be off an Achilles tear for 58 million. You could get Dame. Bradley Beal, hilariously, always under consideration. Bradley Beal at this point would be, holy shit, he would still have 2 years left. What the hell? And also Miami, one of the few places you could probably get Bradley Beal to show up to. If we include, honestly, I don't know what Dame's value is off an Achilles tear with that much money at his age. I actually don't even know if you would have to send that kind of draft capital. Would you take Paul George? Would you take Zach LaVine? I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any other bad money here. Would you take? You know what? If you know what? If you were willing to take on, no. No, because if you were to take on the Van Vliet contract, the Rockets would want hella compensation because you could terminate the last year of Van Vliet's money and get out of all that money for free. Heck, I take Lowry. I think Lowry has too much value. I think like another team could put better than Rozier and Duncan on the table. I'm thinking about contracts that aren't ideal. So yeah, the names that I've come up with are Dame, Bradley Beal. Okay, Paul George, yes, but frankly, I don't think you should do Paul George. 35-year-old Paul George next year for 51 mil. No, thank you. Zach LaVine. Again, I don't know how badly you would want Zach LaVine, and I don't know what a LaVine and Hero team looks like, but you could also do that. Also, one time lottery. Holy shit, bro, General. We've done this lottery sim twice, and Houston has gone into the top 3 twice. Oh my goodness. Where do the Raptors end up here? 9? My goodness. Russ gets bumped by Zubats. Holy shit. Chris Dunn hits a 3, and the Clippers hit back-to-back threes after Russ's and 1. Okay, and if you're going to break up Terry and Rozier, then it's different. Dunn to Kawhi, tipped out by Michael Porter Jr. 6:33 to go in the second. Kind of a crazy day so far. Yep, so that Boston series is over. The entire East playoffs is waiting for Detroit, New York to wrap it up. I hope that goes to 7. I think that would be an entertaining game 7. But I have a feeling Pat might be dumb and try to get Dame again. Oh, man. Paying for Dame's rehab just to have him at 36 is an insane decision. So this is the thing about Dame. I actually think trading for Dame is a horrible decision for anybody. You got to let Milwaukee eat that first year, and then maybe you trade for Dame at the deadline if he's healthy. Because, okay, Dame tore his Achilles. April is the 4th month. It's at the end, too, dog. Like, he's going to be healthy maybe February. You trade for him at the deadline. Get Milwaukee to pay as much of that salary as possible. Jokic to Brown. Brown goes around a screen, step back from the free throw line area, and he knocks it down 54-44, 5:40 to go. I still hate these jerseys every time I see them. Every single time. Kawhi goes right. Kawhi goes to the corner. Chris Dunn, oh my God. 3 threes in a row for the Clippers. Last 3 times they've had shot from 3, it's fallen, and it is a 7-point game. Looks like the Clippers are shooting themselves back into this game. Brown to Jokic. Jokic back to Brown. Russ from the corner. Ooh, I feel like he wanted to trigger that. I don't know why he didn't, but I know he wanted to trigger that. He found Michael Porter Jr., though, underneath the basket. Very good basketball play. Kawhi to Zubats. Oh, my God. Missed a very easy look. Can't get his own rebound. Nuggets go the other way. Come on, Ivica. Russ to the basket. Loses his handle. Clippers the other way. Kawhi looks around. Scans the court. Chris Dunn. Can this be 4 threes in a row? It can be. Chris Dunn. 3 threes in a row personally. And it is a 6-point game. And Russ airballs a 3. Could the tides of this game be turning going into halftime? do think the Clippers need this game quite a bit. I mean, I think both teams need this game. Low key, I got the winner of this game winning this series. Worst comes worst, we just buy out Terry. Yeah. Seems like you just we can look at Miami's contract now if you want. Miami Heat Spotrack. Because it seems like a year for you guys to just get money off the books. Jokic makes the first free throw. Because you have, oh, fuck, no, Wiggins is still on the, but yeah, you got Rozier coming off the books. You got Duncan Robinson coming off the books. Nobody else is really serious money. The issue for you guys more is that you still have Wiggins to get off the books. That Wiggins money, not ideal. Did you see what Brandon Bean said? Yes, bro, I love it. I love what Brandon Bean said. I wish more executives and more coaches talk like that, strictly from an entertainment value. He said, shut the hell up of talking about this wide receiver shit. We scored 30 points a game. I love it. Remember, I mean, my attachment to Masai Ujiri as a GM stems from the wild shit he said, way more than anything he's done from a basketball standpoint. When he got that microphone and said, fuck Brooklyn, I was a fan. He also said a few other things that are less iconic, but fuck Brooklyn. I have a fuck Brooklyn shirt. Somebody started selling shirts. I bought one. Bro, Masai's an icon, man. But yeah, shout out to everybody watching live. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. We got a turnover by LA, 59-50. Did feel like they had some momentum. They were storming back, but it does feel like their momentum has halted. We give Brandon Bean the pass, but it's a different story when Jerry does it because he's 100. So that's the thing about talking shit in all facets of life. You earn the right to do it. You don't just decide that I'm going to talk some shit. Like, if you are like Jerry Jones, then yeah, it backfires. And if you're like Brandon Bean and all things considered, you're a successful GM, then it's fine. MPJ misses. Chaotic possession. A very chaotic possession from Denver. Ends of both, like the first end of the first quarter was chaotic. So far, last minute or so of this game has been chaotic. And then a block at the basket by MPJ, but then a foul? What? Because that block was clean, and then he swipes at the ball again and gets a foul. Man, again, pure chaos. Wait, what he said last offseason? Oh, wait, Jerry Jones? Oh, man, Jerry Jones, peak comedy. Like, they could do skits about him, and it would be amazing. Anyways, okay, hold on. I have to go back to this. You had some suggestions. Okay, Jawan Howard for Heat Hornets. 0.4, amazing. Goran for Bucks and Heat. That's good. All right. Heat Magic. The Battle of Florida. Lakers Bucks. Lakers Bucks. Let's go. Malik Beasley played for the Lakers. I'm tripping. 4%. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay, Malik Beasley. Bucks and Nets. This came up recently, and somebody had an amazing answer. Oh, what was it? Because Brooke Lopez is the typical one. Wait. I think somebody said Ersan Ilyasova. Bro, Jamal, let me know. Nah, that's Malik Beasley. But yeah, Malik Monk played for the Lakers. Oh, but you know what? No, it's actually crazy. No, I did Malik Monk for Lakers and Kings, and it was crazy. But yeah, we can try Malik Monk for this. 12%. Okay, not bad. I think I did Malik Monk for Lakers and Kings, and it was like 27%. It was ridiculous. Okay, I think No, man. I think somebody said Ursan Ilyasova for this, and it was amazing. Let me see. I hope this doesn't blow it up. Oh, I was wrong. Fuck. Damn. That's pure pain. Somebody came up with Ursan Ilyasova for something. But also, fuck that shit. Somebody came up with a great one for these two. But I forgot it already. Anyways, this one's broken. Hornets and Nets. Hornets and Nets. Wait, is this a general? Is this a Patty Mills? Nets and Magic. I don't know. Hold on. Magic and Lakers. Magic and Lakers. We can go with. I'm not sure, bro. You're the Patty Mills expert. I'm asking you. I'm not sure. Magic and Lakers. Okay, I want to say Ramon Sessions, but I'm not entirely sure. Who? No, you know what? Mozgov. Never mind. Confusing him with somebody else. Okay, yeah, this one is cooked. We got 3 guesses. We're gonna go on a fact-finding mission. How bad is Brooke Lopez? 63%. Holy shit, that's horrible. Trevor Ariza. How bad is Trev? 0.8. Trev is amazing. One more left. Brooklyn and Orlando. Brooklyn and Orlando. Who played for Orlando? Okay, we'll have to come back to this. We'll be back at halftime doing grids, people. Shit, man. SofaScore is always ahead. I'm at 59-51. Brown just made a basket. Brown just made a basket to make it 61-51. Harden goes left. Harden to Kawhi. Powell gets the floater. 61-53. 2:14 to go. Not Cam Thomas. Who's that shooting guard that plays for the Nets? Oh, I don't know those people's names. Day'Ron Sharp? But no, that's not him because I think he was in net for like a long time. Oh, actually, hold on. I think Gerald Henderson would count. And if he doesn't, it doesn't matter. But you know what? Now I'm just curious. Does Gerald Henderson count? Wait, I clicked the wrong one. I hate when there's multiple of the same name. Larry Nance, man. Kawhi gets his 8th point of the game. Jokic goes left. Murray, catch and shoot, knocks it down. 67-55. Well, there's Curry and Dennis Smith. True. Those are actually 2 really good options. I feel like Dennis Smith must be amazing for those 2 teams. Kawhi dribbling the clock out, staying in the same spot. Chris Dunn gets it. Chris Dunn drives. He's feeling himself. He puts it up. He gets it to fall. Chris Dunn up into double digits in the first half. 67-57. Ooh, Jamal Murray almost travels. Murray misses. Was going for the 2-for-1 there, so it's not that big of a deal. Hey, but Chris Dunn was feeling himself though. But I hear it. I hear it. They say nobody gets past Timber. Hey, bro, it's going down. We're yelling Timber. You better move. I watched the first half. I didn't get to watch the second half, but yeah, that shit was sensational. Shout out to Dembele. All the slander is gone. We're never gonna slander him again. Is this gonna be free throws for Zubats? Yeah, it is. Okay. After these free throws, we're gonna see the last shots, or the last shot of the first half. $67 to 58. All things considered, I think the Nuggets would be a little bit disappointed to be only up 8 points if it goes that way. But yeah, man, they've had crazy performances from Russ and Murray. We haven't even got a Jokic game yet. Murray, oh my God, is that gonna count? Is that gonna count? Jamal Murray hits a three, but you can see the look on his face. He held it for too long. Yup, he held it for too long. So that will not count. But that was a hell of an opportunity for Denver. 8-point game at halftime. Bust after bust. Oh yeah, is that Cam Newton? Was that Cam Newton, Von Miller, and then nothing but busts? Let me know. Okay, previous grid 544. What do you have in store? Oh, NBA. Wait, Michael Kidd Gilchrist? Okay. Phoenix Suns Hall of Fame. Phoenix Suns Hall of Fame. So Steve Nash and Charles Barkley would probably be very popular. We're gonna go. Jason Kidd played for the Suns? No, he didn't. Sean Marion, is he in the Hall of Fame? Okay, we're gonna give that one a bit of a. We're gonna give that one some time. Dallas Mavericks. Okay, I think they should get Jason Kidd. 16%, not bad, because I feel like Dirk is the obvious one. Dirk and Steve Nash probably get a lot of votes there. 20,000 plus points in the Hall of Fame. There's going to be a ton of options here. Like, you could go, like, a lot of the big name players. I'm thinking somebody lesser known, like Charles Barkley. But also, he hit 20,000, right? Let's learn. Yeah, 1%. Let's go. Derek. Oh, okay. Tristan Thompson is a bum except when he was with Courtney. I mean, even when he was with, I think he was with Chloe. So even when he was with Chloe, he was just a bum with Chloe. That is a scrub right there. 20,000 plus points and appeared on the Thunder at some point. Obviously James and KD, but if there's anybody else, also the Supersonics count. Did any ex-Supersonics hit 20K? Did anybody ring chase? Oh, Carmelo. Let's go. Wizards. Okay, I think Paul Pierce probably gets... Oh, Michael Jordan. Oh, Gilbert Arenas. No, I don't think Gilbert Arenas even got 20,000. I feel like the suspensions and the lack of longevity. This is Michael Jordan is probably the aggressive answer here. Wait, did Manu bowl? But I don't think they were getting points like that back then. I wish Joel was here. to chime in on this because I feel like he had Washington Bullets knowledge. Okay, we're gonna have to give this one. We're gonna have to relax for that one. Okay, my answer for this one, I'm always very proud of it. Deshaun Stevenson, 1%. Let's go. Wizards and Suns, bro. Ariza played for the Suns, right? Yeah, 1%. Let's go. Holy shit, this grid is amazing, except for Jason Kidd. Suns and Thunder. Suns and Thunder. Suns and Thunder. Is this a Raymond Felton? If he definitely played for the Thunder. If he played for the Suns, then I think Raymond Felton would be really good. Noah Vonleh, bro, how could you forget? I lied. Very forgettable. But what I remember, the most recent thing I saw of him is he went to China, and I think he had some issues with something. So the team that he was going to play for apparently set him up to, like, they were going to give him a hotel, but then there were some issues with his work visa or something like that. And then they couldn't get him his room and he had to sleep in the lobby. And he recorded a video and posted. He's like, look how they do us out here. That's all I remember. But yeah, Noah Vonleh, did he play for these teams? Because I know he didn't hit 20K or make the Hall of Fame, because then he wouldn't have been sleeping in the lobby in China. Mavs and Thunder. You know what? I remember distinctly getting this wrong, answering Andre Roberson. So it's not him. Wait, did Nazi Muhammad play for the Mavs? I remember him as a Bull and a Thunder. So I don't know. I think he played for the Mavs, but I'm not entirely sure. Thunder and Mavs. Thunder. Okay, let's say Derek Jones Jr. Did he play for the Thunder? I don't think so. Did Kendrick Perkins? Why am I thinking guard? Yeah, I hear it. Kevin Martin. Did he go on to play for the Mavs? I don't think so. Wait, okay, so who are you thinking? Yeah, this one is tricky. Thunder and Suns. Who played for both these teams? Okay, Dragic, no. Eric Bledsoe. Wait, did Bledsoe play for the Thunder? Why am I thinking he may have? No, he played for the Clippers and the Bucks. Other Suns players. Gortat, no. Oh, Gortat would have been great for this, but Ariza is great as well. Thunder and the Suns. Thunder and the Suns. Amari Stoudemire, no. Steve Nash, no. Joe Johnson, no. Barbosa, no. Corey Brewer. Wait, for which one? Mavs Thunder? I don't even remember him on the Mavs, but oh my God. First of all, 2% is great. Second of all, this facial hair and eyebrows combination is tough. That dude looks like like somebody who would. That guy looks like a movie villain, man. He needs somebody to deal with that facial hair. Okay, Suns and OKC is the last one left. Why am I thinking Raymond Felton? I just don't know for sure that he played for the Suns. I know for sure he played for the Thunder. If anybody here remembers pre or post PG? What do you mean PG? Oh, Paul George on the Thunder. No, I don't remember when Raymond Felton was there. I just know he was there. I actually think it may have been KD era. I just don't know for sure whether he played on the other team, played on the Suns. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Wait. I think this might be an Ish Smith territory. But for Ish Smith, I know he played on the Suns. I'm not entirely sure about the Thunder. Okay, we're gonna try these two, and if we come up with good answers, then we'll keep playing it safe. Otherwise, we're just gonna try Ish Smith. Hall of Fame for the Suns, like I said, Nash and Charles Barkley are gonna get too many votes. Somebody who ring chased in Phoenix at some point in their career. Somebody who ring chased. Okay, General, do you know if Sean Marion is in the Hall of Fame? I mean, he probably isn't. But also, you know what? I'm down to try. I'm down to stake this whole grid on Sean Marion. And for this one, under no circumstances am I putting Michael Jordan. Probably isn't. There's Bismack if you want. Oh, we'll take Bismack. 0.5. We'll take Bismack. Bismack is great. Fuck. Okay. We have a fairly good grid, man. Jason Kidd aside, everything is in good order. We have to be very careful with these last two categories because there's not that many options for either of these ones. Shaquille O'Neal. Actually, you know what? Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, and Steve Nash. Are there even any other options for Phoenix Suns Hall of Famers? Like, if there's a fourth option, oh my God, that fourth option would be amazing. But also, like, people don't ring chase in Phoenix like that. Oh, man, somebody had to pass through that was good. Yeah, but KD's not in the Hall of Fame. Like, when we play this in like 10 years, yes. And that's the thing about Hall of Fame too, is like you have to pull from the past. You can't really pull for anybody too recent. Suns Hall of Famers. Oh, 20K. Yeah, but like brother did not play for the Wizards. Brother did not play for the Wizards. You know what? We're just gonna live and die with Paul Pierce. Fuck it. 10%. Holy shit, that's not that bad. I thought Paul Pierce would be way worse. Okay. Last one. Phoenix Suns Hall of Famer. You know what? Fuck it. I think Steve Nash and Charles Barkley are going to be really popular. Shaq was only 14%. Okay, we got 51, which I think is probably like a top 5 score. 51. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fuck, okay, never mind. It's literally the 10th best score we've ever had. Oh, no. They're separate. First round draft pick? Okay. You know what? I don't mind first round draft pick. First round draft pick for the Raptors? Araujo. Okay. First round draft pick for the Celtics? First round draft pick for the Celtics. Ooh, let's make it good. Gershon Yabusele. Okay. First round draft pick for the Rockets. Let's keep this one good. We gotta keep with the progress so far. Langford. Oh, that was for the Celtics. Rockets first round pick. Was Yee a first round pick? I don't think so. Was Aaron Brooks a first round pick? I think so. Luis Scola wasn't a first round pick. Oh no, Gary Trent. I just saw his turnover. Sam Decker. Oh, Sam Decker is good. That's great. Sam Decker. Okay, nothing over 1%. Raptors, Clippers. Raptors, Clippers. Okay, we can pick somebody good. We can pick somebody good. Norman Powell is too easy. Kawhi is too easy. Serge Ibaka would be good, but I feel like we can do better than Serge Ibaka. You know what? Streets might not know. Chauncey Billups. 1%. Let's go. Hawks and Raptors. Bruno Fernando. Bro, we still have nothing over 1%. We're on a generational run. Okay, Jumbo, let's be very careful with this. Let's be very careful. Rockets and Clippers. Okay, this could be Montrezl Harrell. It could be Lou Williams. It could be Chris Paul. Could be Russell Westbrook. Could be James Harden. There's so many options, but if we can come up with anyone other than those five, because those five are very, very, very impressive, like, and popular. Was Trevor Ariza ever on the Clippers? I think he may have been. I think Trevor Ariza may have been on the Clippers, and that would be a sensational guess. But we're gonna be very careful because we have a sensational grid going so far. Rockets and Hawks. Rockets and Hawks. Okay, Clint Capella is right there, but I feel like we can do better. I don't know why Amaro Sheik was a Bull. Okay, who else was an Atlanta Hawk at some point? Corver was never a Rocket. Millsap was never a Rocket. Horford was never a Rocket. DeMar Carroll? No, I don't think he was a Rocket. Jeff Teague wasn't a Rocket. Okay, more recently. Damn, okay. Hawks. Wait. Okay, Celtics Clippers. Paul Pierce is going to get a ton of votes. I feel like Jeff Green would be good if provided that Jeff Green did in fact play for the Clippers, but I'm not entirely sure that happened. If anybody here knows for sure whether he did or not, that would be great. Yeah, if anybody can, Jeff Green, did he play for the Clippers? And did Trevor Ariza play for the Clippers? Actually, yeah, both of them. Did Trevor Ariza and Jeff Green play for the Clippers? If anybody here can give me the go-ahead on those, I think those will be two very good answers. For Celtics and Hawks, Al Horford is there, but Al Horford is too popular. Who else? Man? I should be thinking of scrubs. Did Evan Turner play for the Hawks? I don't think so. Damn, this is stressful. I don't want to mess this up. This is one of the best grids we've ever had. Oh, for this one, this is pissing me off because I know there's somebody else involved in the Chris Paul trade. The Chris Paul trade had a hell of people involved. Lou Williams, Montrezl Harrell, but there was other people as well. If I could just remember who they were. There's going to be somebody really good. Okay, we're going to have to put this one away and revisit it. Again, people, anybody watching, if you know these answers, throw them in the chat because we need them. Again, anybody with Trevor Ariza or Jeff Green knowledge. Anyways, back to this game. It is an 8-point game to start out the second half. Norman Powell, pull up three, misses. Murray gets the ball, passes to Jokic. Jokic back to Murray. Murray has the switch, step back jumper, gets it to fall. Looks like Murray has a hot hand. With Murray and Russ having the hot hand, I have a hard time imagining Denver loses this. Kawhi, jumper from his spot. And he misses from his spot. Porter steps into a three, knocks it down, 72-59. And a quick timeout from LA. A quick timeout. Oh, Pat Bev. But fuck, man, what if Pat Bev is popular? Okay, you know what? I think it should be Montrez. Oh, 0.9. Oh my God. We still don't have anybody over 1%. Oh my God. Rockets and Hawks. Rockets and Hawks. Wait. Hold on. Genwo. Did Joe Johnson play for the Clippers? If Joe Johnson played for the Clippers, we can do Joe Johnson. Wait, Joe Johnson played for the Rockets too. Oh my God. If Joe Johnson played for the Clippers, we have options. But I think Joe Johnson Josh Smith played for the Rockets. But Josh Smith is popular. Clippers, Celtics for Joe Johnson would be phenomenal because I don't think people know that he played. No. Joe Johnson, too obvious for anything Hawks related. I think Joe Johnson could be an option for everybody here. Okay, Clippers and Celtics. Think hard. Clippers and Celtics. Wait, Big Baby Davis. %. Okay, shit. Not that bad, but it could be better. Okay, 2 more to go. We have to think of Atlanta Hawks. Okay, Atlanta and Boston. Who could have... Think of random Celtics. You know what? I think during the Celtics era where they weren't that good, like pre-Tatum and Brown, there's got to be somebody good. Again, people in the chat, if you can come up with some good answers here, some uncommon answers to fill these 2 last spots, this might be our best grid ever. We're on track right now. I think as of now, we're under 7. Hawks and Celtics players. Again, we're not going Horford. Horford is way too popular. We're not going Joe Johnson. Those are definitely 2 of the top options. So anybody else would probably be really good. Evan Turner, I don't think he played for the Hawks. Who else did they have? Hawks and Celtics. I'm thinking a big. Porzingis didn't play for the Hawks. Drew Holiday hasn't played for the Hawks. Damn, this is stressful. Maybe I can pivot to Rockets and Hawks, and that could help a little bit. Again, Capella is too obvious. Joe Johnson. I think Joe Johnson might be decent low-key, but I don't... Also, no, he's too popular of a Hawk. Anyway, the game is back, but we'll go back to that. Serious shit going on in the grid. Wait. Genwell, did Patty Mills play for the Rockets? I need you to know. I need your expertise. Wait, did Jeff Green play for the Hawks? If Jeff Green played for the Hawks, we're good. Jokic fakes the handoff to Murray, passes to Murray afterwards. Murray makes the 3 and there's contact. That could have been a 4-point play. Oh my God. Murray's hot hand, 24 points on 3 misses. Him and Russ have 40 points to collectively at least. They could have more. Powell passes to the corner to Dunn to Zubats. Zubats misses. Couple easy looks Zubats has missed by the basket, man. You can't have that in this kind of a game. Murray finds Brown. Brown tries to get Kawhi to foul him. Can't get Kawhi to foul him, but he does make the shot. 16-point game. 77-61. Denver winning a huge game, a critical game 5 so far. Kawhi up and down. Eventually gets the basket to fall. 9:15 to go. I think Patty Mills could be a good answer for our game that we're playing at the next commercial break. But yeah, Josh Smith, Joe Johnson, Clint Capella. Oh man, Jokic gets the 3 off. That would have been, I feel like, late shot clock for the Clippers to play defense so good for so long. If Jokic made that 3, that would have been a backbreaker. Jokic finds Murray. Murray, open as ever, knocks down a 3. 17-point game. It is an avalanche of buckets from Jamal Murray in Denver. 27 points. He has sent the Clippers home before, looking to do it again. All right. Harden shoots free throws. Makes the first. SofaScore is spoiling it for me to tell me that they made the second. Like I said, shout out to everybody watching live. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, Toronto Hoop Talk. We got watch-alongs, all playoffs. And yeah. It should be a great time. Whatever series we do next, I know for sure I'm going to be doing OKC. What I'm not sure about is whether I'm doing Knicks Celtics or, you know what? Yeah, I'm definitely doing Knicks Celtics because the Pistons aren't coming back. Oh shit! Jokic gets the rebound, sets up Gordon, free throws for Aaron Gordon. Oh my god! It could be Russ as Russ played. No, he didn't play in Atlanta. Can't be Russ. It could be John Wall. No, he didn't play in Atlanta either. Why am I mixing up Washington for Atlanta all of a sudden? Who played for the Hawks? A 15-6 run for Denver in the last 3:22. A 17-point lead. Christian Brown just picks up a foul. He's had a couple great defensive plays on James Harden. You can see why he would be emboldened to be aggressive. Okay, let's do this again. Finally, the Rockets don't win the lottery, but Portland wins the lottery here. Damn. Okay. Josh Smith, Joe Johnson, Al Horford. Harden to Zubats. Zubats fumbles. Jokic passes it to Gordon. Wide open 3, front rim. Brown gets the rebound. Back to Gordon again. Drives baseline. Goes up. And cannot finish it, man. Come on. Zubats to Kawhi. Kawhi picks up the foul. Okay. Think of more Atlanta Hawks. Did DeMarre Carroll ever play for Houston? Wait, did PJ Tucker ever play for the Hawks? Wait. Did Madi Yunus, whenever General is back, I gotta ask him. Domantas Madi Yunus, did he play for the Hawks? Because if he did, holy shit, that would be an insane answer for that particular one. Peyton Manning is at the game. Murray, a lob to Aaron Gordon, making it a 17-point game. Powell gets the and one, going to the basket. Man, what are the Nuggets on pace for? Like 130? I feel like the offensive explosion they're getting here, they probably don't get it again in LA. They probably need Jokic to carry in LA and win the game on his own. Hope we get game 7, man. Game 7 would be amazing. Powell puts it up and it falls. Ooh, Jokic fouled. Jokic posting down James Harden. Somehow turns it over there. I thought he definitely would have done something, but then Zubats turns it over. Murray gets it in the corner. No way. Finally, Murray misses. Porter gets it stolen by Kawhi. Kawhi feeds Dunn. Dunn to the basket. It falls, and it's a 12-point game again. Jokic. Oh, my. Jokic turns it over, and Aaron Gordon still gets a dunk out of it somehow. Holy shit. Man, I can't wait to get back to this grid, man. Give me another commercial. I need to know. I need some help. I might have to just settle for one of the guesses at some point, though. Like between Josh Smith, Joe Johnson, and there was a third name, Clint Capella. Okay, we're going to commercial. I should just guess somebody at some point, and I should just live with it. Okay. Josh Smith, I think I've done him before for this answer. It was too popular. Capella is so recent, though. Okay, if there's a fourth name I come up with, I'm just going to pull the trigger for that one. Pat Bev, I don't think played for the Hawks. I don't think he played for the Hawks. Wait. Dwight. Okay, Dwight would get a lot of votes. You know what? We're just going to do Capella. Oh, my God. No way. No way Capella over all those people. I should have just done Joe Johnson. Okay, since we're here, we're just going to do Joe Johnson here. Oh my God. Joe Johnson, 8%. Oh my God. What did we get here? 57 with a 40. I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick to my. Oh my God. What am I going to do with myself? Andre Miller. Pistons. Jose Calderon. Cavs. Darren Williams. Okay, off to a stellar start. Maybe we can redeem ourselves. Kings and Cavs. That's a strange combination. Not Boogie Cousins. Not Rondo. Yeah, not Rondo. Not J.R. Smith. Okay, let's go down the list. Not wait. Did Dellavedova went somewhere after Cleveland? Where was it? I think it was Houston. Okay, we're just gonna let that go by then. Cavs and Knicks. Cavs and Knicks. No, there's somebody good for this one. J.R. Smith, too popular. J.R. Smith is too popular for sure. Channing Frye, 2%. Let's go. Okay. Pistons. Okay. Reggie Bullock. Ooh, we're off to a very good start. Blazers and Knicks. Blazers and Knicks. We had somebody good for this one time. Blazers and Knicks. Oh, Carmelo. But no, Carmelo is too popular. You know what? No, Carmelo is too popular. We had somebody good for this one too. Oh, did they just show the Kawhi buzzer beater against Philly? Man, hell yeah. Good times, man. Good times. Yeah, I have permanent beef with Clint Capella over that last grid, by the way. That will never get better. Utah. Toronto gets to the top 4. Philly wins the lottery. That would be a nasty outcome. Because if you're Philly and you win the lottery, do you use Cooper Flag to dump your bad contract? Brown drives, feeds Jokic. Jokic has Bogdanovic on him. He's got the mismatch. And he scores. Tough defense by Bogdanovic, but there's nothing he can do. Jokic up to, still not really taking over. Still just doing what he has to do, letting Russ and Jamal Murray take the Nuggets home. Up 15, 5 minutes to go in the third. Kawhi looking for a shot, finds Norman Powell. Front rim for Norman Powell. The rebound springs Denver in the fast break. And Brown gets the ball slapped out of his hands by James Harden, and the Nuggets bench is highly confused. They are begging for a review, and Adelman is going to trigger the review. Okay, so we can revisit this. Okay. Blazers and Knicks. This is pissing me off because there's a very good answer to this. Wait, Ennis Freedom. Okay, 3%. Wow, we're in a really good spot with this grid. We have Sacramento Kings left to consider, which definitely won't be easy. Isaiah Thomas is too popular for this one, but it is viable. Oh my God, man. Kings and Pistons. Wait, there's a bust. Bagley. Oh, but Bagley might be popular because he's a meme. 28%. It's almost the shittest players that ruined this grid, man. Capella and Bagley. You know what? Now that we're here, what's Isaiah Thomas? 26%, of course. And then for Kings and Blazers, it doesn't even matter at this point. It doesn't even matter. Who played for the Kings that may have played for the Blazers? I'm thinking a big. Let's try. No, actually, no. Let's just try Steve Blake. He didn't make it. Wow, man. The last two grids have been heartbreaking. I cannot go out sad like this. 10 plus rebounds per game in a season. I hate this category, man. We're going to do Vooch because Shaq and Dwight probably take a lot of votes. Pacers, Hibbert. No. 7'2" Roy Hibbert never averaged 10 plus rebounds in a game? There's no way. You learn something new every day. I get it, but that's a crazy thing to learn. Oh no, I'm seeing a replay here of the floor panel in Madison Square Garden hurting Jalen Brunson. That's heartbreaking. It be your own hardwood. And Bogdanovich hits a three. I think that was a three. Damn, is LA about to get a 4-point play? I'm at 88-76. Batum swats Jokic. Is this going to be a 4-point play? No, just a quick basket by Harden. That could have been basket interference. And then a quick steal by Kawhi to James. James drives. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Powell drives. And it's 88-80. I should have done Joe Johnson for that last grid. That's still eating me alive. Jamal Murray from the corner. My goodness, man. Jamal Murray looks like Bubble Murray right now. The buckets are sensational. 30 points on 5 misses. 3 misses from 3. And he just knocked the ball out of Kawhi's hands. Kawhi to Harden to Batum to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich to Harden. Open from 3. Misses, and it's not even close. For James to get the ball like that and then miss that aggressively. Russ to Gordon. Gordon. Backing down Bogdanovich. Gordon. Oh. I don't know about that. I don't know if I love that call. Back to this, though. Roy Hibbert didn't make it. Okay, then what about Pekovic? No, what was his name? Nikola Pekovic. He didn't get it either? This grid is cursed. Okay, how bad is Love? 16%? That's not even bad. Wow. Pacers. How bad? Not gonna do Miles Turner. That would be too bad. How David West. Surely he got 10 rebounds. Who was getting rebounds in Indy? Who? Jermaine O'Neal. Oh, I should have done. I didn't mean to say Shaq. Jermaine O'Neal, 39%. What? This grid is cursed. Okay, fact-finding mission. but we're going to do it after the game comes back. Or after because the free throws ended and I kept playing. After the game is gone. 13-point game, 93 to 80, 2:26 to go. Murray. Harden to Derek Jones. Man, Nikola contested from far away. He should have just turned around. Russ back in the game. Has the ball. You know he wants to do some wild shit. You know it. You can see it. Wow, he fed Jokic. Jokic double teamed. Over the head pass to Peyton Watson, and Peyton Watson is not ready to do anything with it. Russ from the free throw line, back rim. Okay, Russ definitely is cooled off since that last and one on Bogdanovic. And Russ fouls Bogdanovic there. Okay. Back to this fact-finding mission. How bad? No. Pacers and Suns. Okay, how bad of an answer is what's his name? TJ Warren or Tyler Warren, whatever his name is, TJ Warren. 33%. Fuck, okay, it's pretty bad. What about Wolves and Suns? Who would be a good answer for this? I think McDaniels went. I guess not. Okay, 450. Let's see what grid 450 has in store for us. Again, couple heartbreaking grids before that. Only one team. Ooh, I live for that shit. Okay. Well, next time we go to commercial break, which will probably be the end of the third, we will try to right the wrongs of the last few grids with grid 540. Bogdanovic makes the second free throw, 93 to 82, 11-point game. I think it was an 8-point game at halftime, so Denver is winning this quarter. Hand off to Russ. Ooh, a turnover from Russ. Yeah, Russ is starting to sell. Russ was buying initially. Russ opened up the storefront and some selling is going on here. Harden to Zubats. Zubats to Batum. Batum from three. Misses. Batum to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic travels. And Bogdanovic turns it over. Like I said, something about this game. The ends of all these quarters are frantic as hell. Like just the craziest shit ends up happening. Kawhi, man, looking empty on the bench. Man, he knows the championship windows have closed. You're here to make up the numbers in the playoffs. Murray, jab step, left, jumper, misses. Zubats taps the rebound out. Russ from three, he makes it. Man, Russ really is the mystery box. You have no clue. He started out on fire, played like shit, just hit a big three. 19 points for Russ now. A 14-point game. Clippers will likely take their last shot in the third quarter. They went into this quarter down 8. They're now down 14. Harden will go to the free throw line to try to cut that, but man, this game has not gone great for them. Only one team for the... Okay, I feel like I can do this. Council the fourth. Wait. Okay. Lakers only one team. Lakers only one team. Who's on the team right now? That's a random draft pick. Obviously not Bronny. Bronny would be too popular. Only one team on the Lakers. Connect is too popular. For Miami, it will be where? For the Lakers, though, it would be. Oh, he missed the second free throw. 13-point game. Brown pull up from 3 with lots of time to go. 1.8 to go, and he hit the 3 to make it a 16-point game. The Nuggets have doubled their lead in Denver in this third quarter from an 8-point game to a 16-point game. 99 to 83. The Nuggets are on pace for like 140 points. No, they're not. 132 points. Okay, Lakers only. Who is on that team? Oh, what is the random 3-point shooter? Andre. Oh, let me see if I can find that guy. That random guy from the G League who's old as hell in his 30s. Oh no, what was his name? South Bay Lakers. Anyways, okay. Who else is on the Lakers? You know what? I'll go back to this. I'll wait for somebody else to help me out with this. Joe Johnson. This one has to be rare. 14% for Heat and Jazz. Who the hell knows this stuff, man? Heat and Spurs. Nah, I don't know. Lakers and Jazz. This could be. Could it be Darren Williams? No. Could it be Nasty Man? It could be, but Nasty Man is too popular. Okay, we're gonna go to this. Robert Ory, we tried. That was a lot. What about Bruce Bowen? Wait, he didn't play for the Lakers? Damn. Okay, this one's gone too. Okay. Andre, wait, no, who was that guy? Okay, I just want to see if I can find it. 10-day 3-point shooter Lakers. Let me see if I can find this guy. Let me see. His name is Andre. Andre Ingram. I knew his name was Andre. What does this look like? 1%. Low key, I thought it would be much better because who remembers this guy? Okay, Jazz and Sixers. That is a hell of a tank off. Like, we've seen some dark days in these franchises. Not Dwayne Wade, because that's an owner. It will not count. Champagne. Spurs and Lakers. Who could it be? Steven Jackson was never a Laker. Meta World Peace? Was he a Spur? No, I guess not. 2 more guesses left. Miami and the Spurs. Wait. Shout out to Jen Will wherever he is. Patty Mills. 15%. Okay, too popular. Anyways, the game is back. You know what? Well, let's just see what Nasty Man is. 40%. Jesus. 539. Westbrook got another bucket. Westbrook has it at a 19-point game. Okay, if it's still a 15 plus point game with 8 minutes to go, I am going to start focusing on these grids and just leave this game here to see if a comeback happens. Bogdanovic to DJJ, who knocks it down. Murray to Jordan. Ooh. Ooh. Jordan is getting rebounds. DeAndre Jordan getting stats in the playoffs against his former team, man. Wow. What have we come to? Kawhi to Aaron Gordon. Oh no. Oh no, Kawhi almost turned it over. No, he did turn it over. No, he didn't. Clippers somehow got the ball back. Bogdanovic jacks up a three to beat the shot clock. He does. He misses, but Zubac gets the offensive rebound. Kawhi with the ball back. Jumper misses. Man, the franticness, the chaos. Zubac. Little push floater falls. Oh, damn. Why is the lottery on the screen? Still an 18-point game. Oh, no. Oh, no. Big bucket by Murray. It's a 20-point game. 33 points for Jamal Murray. And Murray takes a bump from Zubac. Kawhi, that's not a foul? That's not a. Wow. Oh, he rolled his ankle on Aaron Gordon. Hope Jamal Murray is okay. Kawhi misses the first free throw. Wait, is this outdated? Yeah, it is. Why is it not up to date? Sofa score is tripping. It is 108-88. It is a 20-point game. Like I said, they got 2 minutes to get this under 15, or I'm locking in on these grids. And Kawhi misses the second free throw. Kawhi, what is going on? Also, Sofa score, what is going on? Shit, they're messing up. They're never this behind. Russ and Jamal Murray have combined for 54, half of the team's points from two guys. Kawhi makes the jumper to make it a 20-point game again, but fuck, man. Kawhi on triple-double watch, but it does not matter. Jamal Murray. Ooh, and an offensive foul on Russ. Jamal Murray was about to size up Zubac, but Russell Westbrook with the offensive foul on Derrick Jones Jr. What happened though? I don't see why Derek Jones Jr. is down though. Like it didn't look like there was any serious contact. Maybe it's a muscle issue. Okay, this thing is finally back and on time. But yeah, so we're locked in officially. Game 6 is going to be at 10 p.m. So, people, I will be here 10 p.m. on Thursday, same time as today's game, to watch Game 6, which will be a huge game in this series. It will be win or go home for one of these teams. DeAndre Jordan blocks a shot. Jamal Murray goes the other way. It's a 22-point game. And people, this game is belt to ass. 22-point game. We're going to a commercial break. DeAndre Jordan legitimately giving the Nuggets some good minutes. Giving the Nuggets a real opportunity to rest Jokic. Okay, we're about to get back into this. Clippers and Knicks. That's a tough combination. Who played for both these teams? Wait. Billups? Yes, Chauncey Billups. Great answer. Clippers and Cavs. Clippers and Cavs. Why do I think that Tristan Thompson? No, but he's too much of a meme. Wizards and Clippers. Now it could be. I think Paul Pierce and Russ will get a lot of these votes. Let's go, John Wall. 20. Wow, he gets 21% as well. There must not be that many options. Oh no, I could have gone Ariza. I thought too late. Cleveland Cavaliers, 20 plus points in a game per season. Let us go with Kyrie. 19%. For the Knicks, not for the Knicks. Let's go. I think Randall did it once. 5%. Okay, and then for the Wizards, I think you will see a lot of yeah, let's go Michael. No, Michael Jordan didn't do it. I found this out. Let's go Arenas. Clippers and Cavs. Let's go Dante Jones. Warriors and Knicks. David Lee. Cavs and Warriors. Oh, Verjao. 41? Ridiculous. And then Nick Young will finish this washed grid. Nick Young is 1%? I thought Nick Young would be way higher. Okay. Suns and Bulls. Suns and Bulls. What do I do with that combination? Don't know. Okay, we're going to let that one sit. Grizzlies and no, hold on. Suns and Nuggets. Oh, I've done this one before, and I put Wendell Carter, and it was not a great answer. But yeah, Vucevic and Wendell Carter were popular. Who went the other way in the Vooch trade? Oh, it was Wendell Carter, of course. But yeah, Magic and Bulls. Wait, Horace Grant? Maybe people forget this happened. Maybe Horace Grant. 43%. God damn. There's only 3 people then, I guess. Because Wendell Carter wasn't even a good choice. Murray. Ooh, crossover. Murray, MPJ, Bogdanovich to Harden. Ooh, Harden to Zubats. Zubats, back rim. Shit. Okay. Oh, Grizzlies and Magic, Gilbert Arenas. Magic and Aaron Aflalo. Blazers and Nuggets. Let's try Wesley Matthews. No, damn, never mind. Who am I thinking of then? Who? What wing? Oh, Will the Thrill Barton. Ah, bad that I messed those two up. 2%. That would have been a great answer too. Uh, Blazers. Oh, Zach Randolph. That's gonna be too popular, but I already messed this one up. Zach Randolph is a 70% option. Holy shit. Zubats floater, making it a 17-point game. Bulls and Blazers. I think this is Derek Jones Jr. Okay, now I have to think of goddamn Phoenix Suns. Let's go with Hamed Haddadi. Streets don't know about Hamed Haddadi, man. Suns and Nuggets. Suns and Nuggets. Who made this switch? Oh, I think Isaiah Thomas made this switch. You know what? Zach Randolph aside, not that bad of a grid. But yeah, actually, you know what? It's a late in the night. We're gonna enact fate of the stream. Stream ends if Denver is up 15. With 5 mins to go. Okay. 5 assists per game in a season. Obviously Russ. Obviously Shea. Oh my God! It's a 14-point game. Fade of the stream. We're gonna keep watching this, I guess. Okay. Hawks. Schroeder. So Schroeder for this one might not be that popular. 1%. Yeah. See, that's great. Pistons and Nets. Pistons and Nets. Pistons and Nets. I think there's a scrub. I think there's a scrub that has made this transition. Actually, I lied. No, Bojan Bogdanovic. 5%. Okay. Nets and Hawks. Nets and Hawks. This could be Joe Johnson, but we're not going to do that. This could be. This is Damari Carroll. And then last player, Hawks and Thunder. Did the Thunder ever get Paul Millsap? I don't know. Let's try to crack away at the 5 assists per game. Jameer Nelson. Pistons All-Stars. Pistons All-Stars. Cade is too recent in their championship team. How does one even go about that? I might have to just go old school because I think I'm more comfortable with that. Joe Dumars. Okay, All-Star for the Hawks. Oh, Corver. Okay. Okay, no help, and I think I'm actually kind of cooking with this one. Brooklyn Nets, 5 assists a game. Darren Williams is too obvious. Devin Harris, though, maybe less obvious. Devin Harris, 2%. Okay. Okay, 5 assists a game for the Thunder, but do they know we can go to the Sonics? But now the question is did Gary Payton get 5 assists a game? I think he would have had to. And if this doesn't work, it is what it is. Gary Payton, 13%. Okay, not great, but not horrible. Leaving one category left. OKC and Atlanta, which is going to be Thabo Cephalosha. 54. Cephalosha must have been big. No, it wasn't even that big. Holy shit, man. This is actually not bad. We didn't even have much help either. Okay. Rockets and Mavs. Rockets and Mavs. There was a good answer for this. Why do I keep forgetting it? Anyways, you know what? Since this game is under a 15-point game, I feel like I kind of have to pay attention to it now. Russell Westbrook misses a shot. Whenever you're trying to make a comeback and Russ is on the court, anything is possible. 10-2 run for the Clippers in the last 2:55. Done to Zubats. Zubats posting up Murray. Double team comes. Almost turns it over to Kawhi. But a foul on Christian Brown. What was the one for this? There was something better because I used to do Chandler Parsons, but that's ridiculous. Anyways, I'll come up with it later. And a bucket by James Harden. It is a 12-point game with 5:30 to go. And to think I wanted to end this stream. To think that that's what I wanted for myself. Oh my God. Brown somehow gets the ball back. I thought Dunn stole it. Murray to the basket. Big bucket from Murray. Yeah, Murray is the one that I think is going to settle this game down for them. If it has to be somebody. Kawhi to Zubats. Zubats. Push shot. Gets it to fall. 12-point game again. 5 minutes to go. We're getting to the very serious part of the game, people. 24 points for Zubats on 4 misses. Russ with the ball. Russ. They give him some space. Holy shit, how did Jamal Murray get that open? Holy shit, how did he miss? Harden to Kawhi. Kawhi steps into a 3. Front rim. Misses. Zubats puts it back. It's a 10-point game. 4.5 minutes to go. Denver is doing it again. Denver had a 20-point lead in the fourth quarter in game 4, and they lost it only to win the game at the buzzer. Now, Denver in this game had another 20-point lead that they are in the process of collapsing. Let's hit this Tankathon lottery one more time. Raptors going to the top 4. That's what you like to see. Oh, Clippers ball. I actually missed what happened because I was checking something for the stream. I mean, I was checking the grid, but still. Harden goes left. Zubats at the basket gets hacked, and Zubats goes to the free throw line at the 4-minute mark with a chance to make it an 8-point game, bring the game back into single digits. Makes the first one. Holy shit, Denver, man. Way to make it nervous for everybody involved. Every time they pan to the Nuggets crowd, people look like all of a sudden they don't feel like their money was well spent. Zubats misses the second, Brown with the rebound. A 17-4 run for the Clippers in just under 5 minutes. Murray. Pass to Jokic, tipped out of bounds by Dunn. Dunn got close there, man. Dunn got very, very close there. But yeah, shout out to everybody watching live. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Toronto Hoop Talk. We got playoff watch-alongs for the rest of the playoffs. We got a lottery watch-along that's upcoming. We got draft stuff that we're gonna do, free agency stuff. So it's gonna be a great time. Is this free throws? No, it's on the floor. Brown to Murray. Murray to Gordon. And Gordon goes to the basket, gets it to fall, man. Can't believe he made that shot. Powell turns it over and fouls Jamal Murray. Would have been close to a take foul, but I do think that the last Clipper was out ahead of Christian Brown. Bad turnover by Powell. 10,000 plus rebounds in their career. Oh, yeah. Chandler. And for the Lakers, there was also somebody that was good. Brook Lopez. He does not hit 10,000. Never mind. 20,000 points. Dikembe hasn't. Oh, of course. Hold on. Wilt. Warriors, 20,000 points. Durant. Wow, only 9%. Carmelo. 1,000 plus rebounds. Let's go with who? Wait, oh, Kareem. Okay, game back. Murray. Oh, big jumper. Makes it a 14-point game. And that is, I think, what the Nuggets needed. Clippers got it to within 8, but getting it back up to 14 with 3:17 to go does feel like what's going to end the game. Fade of the stream, we can get rid of that because we're definitely not ending this before the game ends. But shit, man, what a stream. Things have been up and down in this game. It's been very frantic, but Jamal Murray and Russell Westbrook looks like they're going to get it over the line for the Nuggets over the Clippers, giving them a huge 3-2 lead in the series. Mavs and Warriors. Mavs and Warriors. Who made this switch? Who the hell made this switch? Oh, Clay, but Clay is too obvious. I think Zaza. Okay, Lakers and Nick Young. Okay, Nick Young, I'm realizing, is a very good answer because people do not know. People do not know about Nick Young. Surprisingly low percentages whenever I've entered him into the game. First round pick for the Blazers. Okay, back to the game. Powell drives to the basket. Easy looking. He misses it. Okay, that's it for the Clippers. If we're not finishing looks like that, then this is over. Murray to Gordon. Gordon from 3 makes the shot, and this is over, people. 17-point game. So as soon as garbage time starts, this stream ends. 23 points for Gordon. This was really the Gordon, Murray, and Russ game. So Jokic is definitely closing this series out in game 6 or game 7. Heat first round pick. Let's go with Shabazz Napier. Pacers first round pick. Now, on the other hand, we can go a lot of different directions with this. I don't want to go Jarris Walker, even though I think he's sufficiently random. I think he's too recent. Was Lance Stevenson a first round pick? I feel like he has second round pick energy. Okay, let's go to the Pacers. The Blazers. I think the Blazers might be a little bit easier. And I think with the Blazers, we can go. But hold on. Nurkic wasn't a first round pick. Oh, Batum. Batum was a first round pick. Okay. Pacers, though. Pacers first round picks. They didn't pick West. They didn't. Well, they did. Hey, you know what? They did take Hibbert. Yeah, they did take Hibbert. Okay. Good start so far. Evan Turner. Miami and Boston. Eddie House. Ennis Freedom. Okay. So far, so good. We got to think about Pelicans, though. That's never easy. Solomon Hill. Shit, this is getting good. Oh, missed layup for the Clippers, and this is over. Jamal Murray steps into a 3. He knocks it down, makes it a 20-point game with 2:11 to go, and that is that. That is the game over. That is the exclamation point. And I'm just realizing that the Clippers got bench players. That means garbage time has begun. That means this game is over, people. So shout out to everybody in here. Like I said, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel on your way out of the stream. I will be back a couple of nights from now at this exact same time to watch game 6 of this exact same series. So Nuggets Clippers game 6 on this channel, 10 p.m. Eastern time is the next time I'll see you guys. But yeah, make sure you hit the like button because that helps YouTube know that it should push the content to more people. And make sure you hit the subscribe button to make sure you don't miss whenever I go live. But yeah, with that said, I'm out. You guys take care. See you guys in a couple of days.